But you got a flag down.
Oofside.
Everyone but the center. Offense.
Welcome to Oofsides, everybody. Back here again.
Cunt.
Yep. As you can tell, Jack's here. Garrett's here as well.
And low.
How you guys doing?
Tired.
It's
I
been
took a power. I took a power nap and I'm still tired. I was awake for. I was energized for about like an hour. Now I'm tired again.
Feel that. That happened on Monday. I was planning on racing, and then I was like, I don't feel good. And then I just slept for like 3 hours, and I woke up, and like nobody had set up the server yet, and everybody's like, and I was like, Zach will do it.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
that's how it happens all the time.
Yeah.
Good enough.
So week 10. There's a few interesting games out of that, I would say. A few
I guess.
important injuries out of that too.
Yeah.
Do y'all want to just hop right in?
Let's
All
do it.
right. Starting with Thursday night football, the Colts upset the Titans big time and pretty much fucking destroyed them 34-17.
Special teams, man.
Yep. That showed what the importance of having a good punter is. So
Punters are people too.
yep. Because without with the blocked punt and then the shanked punt, it would have only been a 3-point game probably. So and the Titans would have been right in.
Yeah, if you don't count the whole entire second half, Titans are leading, but
Yeah.
they went off at those defensive blocks in the second half.
Yeah. The thing that I found most interesting about this game is literally with this week the Titans went from looking like they could get the first round bye to they're not even in the playoffs right now. Because they're behind obviously the Colts now have the division lead because of this tiebreaker. And now they're behind the Ravens, the Raiders, and the Dolphins all on tiebreakers. So
yeah, that's what I said about this division earlier in the season. I said I knew that it was going to come down between these two teams, but the fact that, I mean, it's still up for grabs is kind of interesting.
yeah, I was expecting the Titans to kind of cruise to this division, and then the Colts would be like a really strong second place team, kind of like the Patriots and the Bills last year. But I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I saw the Colts as a possible wild card team, but man, they're and upsetting this division.
Yeah.
Well, not much of an upset, but I mean, this game was because of how they flipped the table. But
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, that's cool. I guess. Yeah. Wow. I don't give a shit about the Titans. I don't give a shit. I don't think anyone cares about the division. That's got to be like one of the most boring divisions in football, honestly.
A little bit. I'm kind of invested in the Titans because I think like Tannehill's story is cool, and also
but like, nah.
I also kind of like Phillip Rivers, and I'm like, hey, it'd be cool to see him going on one last round. But like the Colts have like division round lost scribbled all over them.
Yeah, they have a really good defense. Like,
yeah, they're like the Bears, but like less shitty on offense.
yeah, they actually kind of have an offense
They
occasionally.
Yeah, they have pieces, and they
Also, why are you talking shit about the Bears?
because they've lost 4 in a row since you said you were going to start rooting for
Oh
them.
shit! Oh,
We'll get to the Bears eventually.
Yeah, we'll get to them.
fuck.
But yeah, it just surprised me. Like both of these teams should have good defenses, and like the Titans had a pretty damn good offense, but the Colts absolutely shut them down in the second half.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Yeah,
So
that
just
is
like that,
indeed relatively crazy.
yeah, and they went just like that from division lead to out of the playoffs. So
Shucks.
yep. Speaking of that wild card race, the Browns took an important victory over the Texans.
Yeah,
10-7.
they did. In a very boring football game.
Yep.
Where it
Well,
was shitty conditions.
Yeah, most people don't like defensive football games, and I don't
Yeah.
blame them.
Well, it wasn't like it was a defensive football game, but like it doesn't have like the dumb turnovers.
Yeah.
No,
like,
yeah, definitely.
Defensive football is fun if there's like turnovers, a lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
But
Punt
like
fests.
this was just like punt, cunt, fuck, you know?
Yeah, so I'm looking at the box score because I actually missed this game, which probably was for the better. There's only 4 punts per team. But there were 0 fumbles lost or interceptions thrown by both teams. So I'm seeing a lot of... Oh, and okay, they both went 0 for 1 on 4th down. So must have just been a lot
Yeah,
of missed field
the
goals.
Texans also a lot of points in the game. They chewed up some clock and gained little yardage, and then gave the ball but right back.
Oh yeah, we got to talk about the pooch punt. Also.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! Pooch punt. Pooch punt.
The fake
Fuck
field
yeah.
goal punt, which it was like, man, if you guys would have actually kicked it, would have been a
Oh,
tie
that was
game.
genius.
That was
Granted, one thing about that, they were kicking it into like 50 mile an hour wind,
Yeah,
but still,
that's quite
that's
the surrender.
still that is an extreme surrender right there.
yeah. And again, we're seeing the importance of trades because passing yards, it was 153 to 125 in favor of the Texans. Rushing yards, though, the Browns ran for 230 yards because they have probably the best, or one of the best running back tandems in the league in Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Best kicker, Kareem Hunt.
And the Texans rushed for a whopping 90 yards.
Wow. That's not surprising.
And we don't even get to shit on David Johnson because he didn't even touch the ball.
Oh, shucks.
So.
And also, some of those yards came from Nick Chubb on his last play or last big play of the game, where he ran it for 60 yards and then went out of bounds.
Oh yeah,
he did. Yeah. He
anyone on
did
fantasy would literally cry.
See,
in one, here's my thing though, is that they were up by 3, and if they get the touchdown, they're up by 2. At least they have to get 2 scores to take the lead. So it's not like they were tied.
Yeah, they're up 10 with 20 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
or 50. I think it was 54 when he ran out of bounds.
Oh,
but still, they would have had to do some crazy things to get the ball back twice.
Yeah,
true.
So,
sure.
Yeah.
I see why they did it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like you can also just punch it in and go up 10.
Yeah.
And make everybody feel a little bit better about your offense.
Yeah, that's true. Very true.
Yeah. I do like what they've been doing. They didn't put up a lot of points, but it's like, if you've got one of the best running back tandems, you don't really need Baker Mayfield to try to force the ball down the field all the time. Just let him do his thing.
Granted, it's also against the Texans.
Yeah.
And it's also
the conditions were horrible.
Bad
also.
Conditions,
So,
yeah.
Browns are 6-3. Here's my God.
Wow.
I was saying this in one of the other servers I'm in though. Is this is so frustrating because it's like, dude, it's 2007 all over again, where the Browns went 10-6 and then missed the playoffs on fucking tiebreakers. They're 6-3, and they're 9th in the conference. They're in a 6-way tie between the Colts, Raiders, Dolphins, Titans, Ravens, and Browns.
That's
so I was like,
good.
there's gonna be a 10-win team in the AFC that misses the playoffs, and it's probably gonna be the Browns because they.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So.
For sure.
Yeah, that's the thing that's frustrating about it is it's like you look at the remaining games. You've got Eagles, Jaguars, Giants, Jets. Those are 4 winnable games right there to get 10 wins. But it's like the Raiders, Dolphins, Ravens, and Titans. 2 of those teams have to lose a bunch of games at the end of the season. Mm-hmm. And if they lose to the Ravens, they're pretty much out.
Mm-hmm.
So, fingers crossed.
Brownsiest Browns, whoever browned.
Speaking of diminishing playoff hopes, a team that we basically said were done last week and are now clawing their way back into it with another win as the Lions beat the football team 30-27.
Oh yeah, that game makes me mad.
If you're a Lions fan,
Alex Smith put that team on his fucking back.
Yeah,
and he was gonna win that fucking game for them.
I think both teams left this game somewhat mad because the Lions did the Lions thing, but still found a way to capitalize at the end.
Yeah, they choked it, of course, but they still won because
they had a 24-3 lead in that game.
God damn it! So mad.
Yep, and then Chase Young what was that, number 2 overall pick, I think, this year in the draft.
Number dos.
Decides to level Matt Stafford after, like, way after a play, and
Yeah.
puts him in the field goal range.
It's a bold move.
Yep. But yeah, Alex
Very
Smith
bold.
threw it 55 times for 390 yards.
Which is a career high in both.
Stat
Thanks, I think.
Padford threw 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
It's funny because
That was-
after this game, when the Lions won, and I was like, shit, they're 4-5, and I was like, did we make a mistake in like already putting them as done? But then you look at the Seahawks are in the last wild card spot at 6-3, and I was like, no, I think we're good.
Yeah. Plus, it's the Lions. They'll manage to fuck it up and finish like 7-9.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna go? You think they're gonna go to 500? Boy, are
Dude,
you gonna be
I'm
wrong?
telling you, they're going 9-7, and they're gonna miss the
Ooh.
playoffs because like the Eagles or Giants with 6 wins are going in,
Or the
Oh,
Washington
God.
football team.
or the Washington football team.
Yeah, who
I mean,
fucking knows?
if
at this
Alex
point?
Smith continues to have performances like he did on Sunday, he definitely could give this team a chance.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Sometimes when I look at the NFC East and I look at a 3-5-1 record, I'm like, that doesn't look too bad. But then when you like quantify it, and they're like, they've won a third of their games.
Yep.
We're 10 weeks deep, and they've won 3 games.
Yep.
God, this division.
And they lead the division.
Yep. And I so badly want to say that the Cowboys are done, but they're only a game out of the division lead, and they're easily the worst team in the NFC right now.
I hate this.
This is so stupid.
I hate this so much.
Oh.
I'm in constant pain. What game next?
Next game, the Buccaneers kind of fucking rolled over the Panthers, 46-23.
Panthers are sometimes good.
Teddy got hurt,
Yeah.
and then it was kind of all just downhill from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they played close in the first half, and then they just let them run over them in the second half. With,
Yep.
Yep.
Got scoregami out of it.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. We did get a scorogami.
Scores.
So.
Yeah. Well, okay. I don't know
Ronald
what
Jones
that
also
means.
had a 192-yard game.
Yep. 23 carries for 192 yards. The Bucks got back on track for.
They still make me shake my head a little bit every other week because they manage to have a win like this where they blow somebody out the water and then they play somebody and
And then
they
they
barely
underperform.
score 3 points. I mean,
It's
weird
funny.
because like most of their wins are pretty convincing, but then they got their asses handed to them by the Saints twice, and then somehow lost to the Bears. But like, they kicked the shit out of the Raiders, who are looking pretty good. They dominated the Packers, which are the top team in the NFC right now.
I don't know about the Packers being the top team in the NFC.
No, I mean they literally are. They have the best record in the NFC.
They do.
Yeah, they're on pace to
Yeah.
get the first round bye.
They lost to the fucking Vikings and
Yeah.
the goddamn. Okay, whatever.
Yep. They're right now the number 1 seed.
That's stupid and
Yeah.
dumb and bad. But whatever.
This team is weird, man. I don't get the Bucks. This season's one of the few times where I think we can look at it and say that the AFC is considerably better.
Yeah.
Because like most years for like the last decade, it's been the Patriots and Steelers at the top, and then the other 4 spots are a fucking toss up.
And occasionally the Ravens.
Yeah. This year
'Cause
there's
of
like
the elite Joe Flacco.
there's 8 or 9 teams in the AFC who all look solid, and meanwhile we have a
Mm-hmm.
3-win team leading the NFC East.
It's a tard brawl.
Yep. Speaking of the NFC East, the Giants
Oh, boy.
beat the Eagles 27-17.
that's an important win.
Yeah.
That's a surprising one.
Right after I said, and I'm quoting, I don't think the Giants can win another game this season. They take
I had a feeling. I was like,
Dibes.
the stats always are meant to be broken in a way, and I said their defense has potential with some people they picked up from like teams like the Packers. So,
They have a good defense. That's about it.
So, I don't
Offense is occasionally good for the Giants.
What happened? So I want to talk about what happened to Doug Peterson.
I don't know. I think he just got like
Like he won
he
a Super
somehow
Bowl
won a
and he
Super
was like,
Bowl.
"Fuck it, we'll just fucking gamble every play." They were down.
Yeah.
They scored a touchdown, and so it was 21-17. So if you kick an extra
Uh-huh.
point, you go
Oh, yeah.
down a field goal, and he decides to go for 2.
Yep. Which is
Why?
a move. I don't know. They are so goddamn aggressive
I
on their
don't-
2-point plays.
It doesn't make any sense. Like
Yeah.
if you're down 2 scores, yeah, you should go for 2. But it's like you're down.
Yeah.
If you kick the extra point, you're down a field goal. Why are you going for 2? If you kick a field, now you have to score another touchdown. Like, just take the point.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't know. Jesus Christ.
He got his ring and he said, "That's all I wanted out of this league." And
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he just said, "Fuck it, we'll just half-ass everything."
Yeah. I think the other thing is like when you have a really talented team like they had for 2 or 3 years, like you can make crazy calls like that because you have the skill to pull it off. But it's like you
Yep.
don't have LeGarrette Blount and Jay Ajayi in your backfield anymore. You have
Yep.
Miles Sanders and Boston Scott.
Woof.
God. It's just like
Bad.
dude, like it's a good thing the Eagles won their Super Bowl when they did because this team is just bad. Like Carson Wentz doesn't even look good anymore.
Yeah.
yeah, and he was a quarterback 2 or 3 years ago that almost.
Oh, yeah,
if he
who
played the
almost
full
won the-
season, he would have been an MVP.
Yeah.
Didn't he win the
Yeah.
MVP?
No.
Oh, he
No,
didn't?
that was because there was a game against the Rams when the Eagles. This was the year they won the Super Bowl. But
yeah.
early in the season, they were looking like they were going to go undefeated, and then against the Rams, he got injured.
Oh,
And-
Brady ended up winning it. Yeah, I always thought he won the MVP
course
that
he did.
year. Yeah, he was gonna win it, and then he tore his ACL, and then Foles kind of stole his thunder.
Yep.
Dude, it's just crazy. Like I still
Yeah.
think Doug Peterson can be a good coach. I just don't think he's making. I don't think he's knows what team he's coaching anymore.
He's basically
Yeah.
advanced Doug Marone. He had
Yeah.
he made it to where like the team's going to keep him because he won the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
or he took us this far once. Remember that? So they're going to be like, we're going to keep him for a couple more years at least. So
Oh God.
he's just getting paid.
Yeah. Dude, I just. Ugh. And the worst part is like I keep subconsciously thinking that the Eagles are still good. And they're not. They
Yep.
need to fucking
None of
stop.
those teams are good.
I need to stop
They
picking
just-
them all the time.
Yep. None of these teams are good, and the NFC East never trust any of them.
Yeah.
They're bad, stupid, and dumb.
What is my record picking the Eagles this year? I'm 3-3. Okay.
Oh.
Anyway, let's move on. Speaking of Doug Marone,
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, Doug Moron.
your Jags gave the Packers a scare.
I want to say that this is one of the games of the week that you expected to be a blowout, but it was oddly competitive for two teams on the opposite end of spectrums for records.
Yeah.
Yeah. Certainly weird.
Yeah, the Jags recovered, or they took a fucking kick return. Keelan Cole had himself a hell of a game. James
Uh-huh.
Robinson ran for over 100 yards. Really, it was just Aaron Rodgers being Aaron Rodgers at the end of the game, and a little bit of some officiating help to give the Packers the win.
Put salt in the wound.
Yeah. But I mean, walking into this game, you knew the Packers were going to find a way to win it.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Jaguars at this point are just trudging in for their second or third draft pick. So,
It would have been.
I mean, Jake Lutton though, I will say though, the Jags 2 years in a row after their main quarterback gets hurt have found a way to find their backup to be somewhat decent.
Yeah.
And it's scary because you don't know what they're going to do when it comes draft day.
And yeah.
Because now they have and Luton's still got a bit more to prove, but the first two games he's played, I mean, he's almost won both of them. So, against two teams that they probably should not win against. So,
His stat line's not pretty though.
it's not pretty.
Yeah.
It isn't. It
It's
was
kind of
not.
18 out of 35 for 169 yards.
Yeah, this
touchdown and a pick.
This game, I mean, the Packers defense and both defenses actually were quite interestingly good for the for the first bit of the game. Now the second quarter for Jacksonville is a different story, but for the majority of the game, both sides are pretty good defensively. So
Yeah. It is funny to look
Yeah.
at the box score of this game and see that the Packers outgained them by 130 yards, and they also punted one less time. And it's like, where the fuck did those 20 points come from?
yeah, one of them was a kick return touchdown.
Yeah.
One of them was an interception. I believe that was like inside of the 30. So that's like 14 points right there, and then they kicked 2 field goals. So. So really, the Jags found odd ways to get their points in this game.
What do you think their record's going to be at the end of this year?
Oh, the Jags?
Yeah.
I think they got their win, so they're going to be 1-15.
You think they're going to be one? I was going to say,
Really?
they're giving the Jets a scare for the first pick. So, like, looking at their games, not going to beat the Steelers. Browns, I don't know. I want to say,
Maybe.
oh, the Browns will win that, but it's like, Browns.
Brown.
I feel like that'll be a 17-7 game.
Yeah,
like
the
kinda
Browns
like
are
used to.
weird. They have not scored a lot of points in the last month.
Yeah. The Browns
Vikings-
are not going to beat the Jets, by the way.
The Vikings is a weird one. You can't like even the last week I locked the Vikings and it worked.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like the Vikings are hard to depend on.
Titans.
They've looked.
They're gonna lose to the Titans.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think the Titans learned their lesson first time around, and they don't have Minshew this time.
Yeah.
So
Ravens gonna lose to the Ravens.
Yeah. Yeah.
if we see some rain or snow or some shit,
Yeah,
again, we
true.
can-
Actually, you know what? I could see them beating the Bears.
that could
The
be
Bears'
something.
offense is that.
No, I don't believe that.
Well, now they're down Foles, so
Yeah, kissing titties.
God. And then Colts week 17. I don't think they're gonna beat the Colts.
nah, I think they
I-
got their. I
Honest-
think they
like,
got their win on the season, and they're gonna be 1-15.
3-13 at best, maybe. God damn.
Yeah.
Um,
Which is what I said earlier in the season. Like, if they didn't beat the Bengals and the Dolphins, they're going to have a rough season because those games were going to show if they're going to have at least 6 wins on the year. But they had a rough schedule, just like the Texans. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
True.
the Packers. You
Not-
think they're headed to the number 1 seed, or they got some games coming up that could scare that?
Let's take a look. Because that was not a convincing win.
No, it wasn't.
They play the Colts next week, which the Colts have been sneaky. Then the Bears, which they're probably gonna win, and then the Eagles, which probably gonna win. Lions, they're gonna beat the Lions.
yeah.
Panthers.
Yeah, they kind of have an interesting schedule to go out, but I feel like they could win every single one of them.
Oh yeah, like looking at that, the only one that really gives me scares are the Titans and Colts.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think they're going to lose to the Colts, honestly. Because Colts are really strong currently. Their defense is kind of nasty.
well, I guess
Yeah,
we can
and
pick
me.
'ems.
Oh.
So
Okay, whatever.
shall we?
All right.
Jack,
Move on.
Yeah.
You have anything you want to say about this next game?
Uh-oh.
Story and pain. All right.
What an ending to
So-
the game, though. Jesus.
You got a great fucking first half, as per usual with the Bills. 23-9. Defense looks good. Offense looks pretty good too. We start the third quarter with the ball. We get a touchdown, and it's looking like 23-9 now. I don't remember what the score was when we went to halftime, so shut the fuck up.
16 is 16 to 9.5.
Yeah, I don't fucking care.
Numbers.
Oh yeah. Also about the first half, Tyler Bass is really good at football. He had 3 50-plus yarders as a rookie.
I mean,
And-
Tyler Bass is a real deal, man.
He is very good at football. Yeah. There's that, and then third quarter start. We start off with a touchdown. Holy shit! The Bills in the third quarter it's all gone wrong. They start like blowing the lead. They didn't get any points in the third quarter because it's the Bills.
Interception.
Yeah.
Punt the ball away.
Yep. And then what else happened? Uh, uh, we uh, we gave him 17 points that quarter, which put him in the lead. Yeah, and then in the fourth quarter, it was a goddamn fucking offensive shit fuck because both quarterbacks were throwing interceptions left and right. Uh, both of them were. We had one of them, Josh Allen, just kind of misread or some shit. I don't fucking know. And then one of them was Kyler Murray. He kind of just like threw it to weirdly to Fitzgerald, and he dropped it, and it popped up, and someone caught it. It was a really weird interception, but Fitzmagic, or sorry, not Fitzmagic, Fitzpatrick. Fuck, wait,
Fitzgerald,
Fitzgerald. Sorry,
Larry.
I'm tired of shit.
I noticed.
But yeah, he dropped it. There's that. And fucking that did nothing with the Bills. And then the Bills get back with about fucking 5 minutes left. We're driving downfield. It's fucking 2 minutes, 1 minute, 30 minutes, 30 seconds left. Josh Allen throws a fucking dart to Diggs. Touchdown! Yeah! Excitement! Woo! And then Kyler Murray, he's on like the 50. He's gonna chuck it downfield to Hawkeye. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
The catch of the year, I would say.
That is like the most Bills way to lose a
Yeah.
game, though.
All that said, dude,
Like,
that
why am I
fucking
alive?
throw. Holy shit, that throw.
Yeah.
To
And
give
the
them
catch.
to give them that chance, and they took it.
Like rolling to your left, because he's right-handed. So rolling to your left and throwing that way is so fucking hard because you have to like flip your feet around while you're moving and launch it. And then somehow Hopkins comes down with that with like 3 dudes swarming him. Fucking unreal.
It's like, yeah, it's like that was like 90% luck though, with those like up jump things, with like Hail Marys, and they got really lucky with that one, and I'm in constant pain.
Well, I was gonna say that's also the benefit of DeAndre Hopkins. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they won that trade.
imagine trading that guy away.
Can the Bills Bills defense not give up 30 points every game? That's all I ask. Why can't we have the defense from last year? Pain, just a lot of pain.
Yeah, I don't even remember them losing any like big name starters or anything over the offseason.
They lost one. They lost one defensive lineman because of COVID.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Star whatever. I don't Star Lou. I can't say his last name. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Star.
he was a really key part of the Bills defense, and now he's gone because of COVID, and he doesn't want to do it because COVID's bad.
Yeah.
And then
Hot take there, Jack.
Yeah, true. All right,
So that
let's
I mean,
just go on with the other game
Bills
because
Cardinals.
sad. Yeah,
Cardinals are pretty fucking good. They're now leading the division, so
Bills are still good,
yeah.
but we're unlucky, and I hate my life.
Yeah.
I fucking want to die. God fucking damn it.
Anyway, team that's kind of nipping at the heels of the Bills right now, the Dolphins beat the Chargers in a battle of future quarterbacks. Turns out Tua's pretty fucking good too.
Yeah, Chargers still lost by a score of 8.
Yep.
So they still have a
How many one-score losses do the Chargers have this year? Let's see.
lot.
I'd say 8
2, 3,
or 7 at least. Actually, They pro-
4, 5. That was their 6th one-score loss of the season.
Wow.
They are 2
what
and 7.
they won? What were their 2 wins to? I know they won.
They beat the Bengals week 3
in Jacksonville.
or week 1, and they beat the Jags week 6.
So, and I don't think the Jags was a 1 score, but
That
I
was
do think
yeah.
the Bengals was a 1 score.
Mhm.
So
The
they've had
Jaguars is-
7. So they've had 7 1-score games, and 6 of them they've lost.
Yep.
Fucking A. It's got to be pretty shitty.
Yeah.
For a fan of that.
Hmm.
So you're saying that this team could
Yeah.
be 8-1,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they're
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. Ouch.
Like
They're
even easy ones, if they get into field goal range and don't fuck up, they beat the fucking Chiefs.
Yep.
If their defense makes a stop, they beat the Buccaneers. If they make a field goal in overtime, they beat the Saints. If their receiver holds on to the ball, they beat the Broncos. And if they don't commit a penalty at the end of the game, they beat the Raiders.
Brutal.
That's like 5 wins right there.
That's really brutal. Like, holy fuck.
So-
Wow, that's
The Chargers are the
Also-
most competitive 2-7 team.
yeah. And
Yeah.
I also think because of Justin Herbert's recent haircut, that he is gonna play like ass. Because goddamn,
Yeah.
that haircut is atrocious.
Yeah, he went from
Holy
he
Jesus.
went from like surf bro to like band kid.
Yeah. Oh god, I can hear him just like playing like Soviet uh national anthem ear rape on his phone in the middle of the class while he giggles to his other dorky friend in glasses.
God damn it.
It's like what do you think? What are you thinking?
Yeah.
What is that? What are you doing? Anyway, let's go on with the other game. Next
Yeah.
game.
The Raiders fucking beat the shit out of the Broncos.
Yeah, Drew.
Raiders
Drew
looking
Lock.
like a playoff team again.
Oh boy.
Is Drew Lock good?
I don't think so.
I said this at the beginning of the season, and I said it last year.
No.
Where the fuck did the hype for Drew Lock come from?
I don't know because
He's
his name
very
rhymes
tall.
with cock.
I will say that.
Well, he's a tall white
He's
quarterback
6'4".
for the. Yeah, he's a tall white quarterback for the Broncos. So John Elway's like erect every time he sees him.
Yeah.
So
Cause I just don't get it, man. Every time I hear Drew Lock, all the hype around him, and I see a 3-6 record, and I get he missed some of those games, but
He like
man,
he had,
even
like,
when he
one really good game last year. I remember that.
and it was probably
Oh.
against a team that they shouldn't have been playing close to, and that's where everybody got their hypes up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That would be like if
Yeah.
and I'm gonna make the comparison. That'd be like if Jake Luton got in at that point in the season and won that game, or got
He's
close to
like-
winning the game, and they would do the same thing.
He's like Daniel Jones, but has a personality, and sometimes is better at football than him. Yeah. And occasionally makes a good long throw.
Yeah. Yeah, he threw fucking
Well, I mean-
4 interceptions. He had just barely over 50% completion percentage.
Yikes.
The Broncos turned the ball over 5 times.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeesh. And Derek Carr only threw for 154 yards.
Yeah, yeah, and
Well, they
also,
didn't need to because Josh Jacobs was really fucking good.
Not just him. Devontae Booker also had 81 yards himself
Yeah.
and 2 touchdowns. So they had 4 rushing touchdowns and almost 2, or I think they did have over 200 yards of rushing offense.
Yep.
So that's where the power came from. Jeez.
Yep. And so it's the shit stomping.
You know what makes this even more interesting?
What?
The Raiders beat the Chiefs earlier this year.
True.
I'm not thoroughly convinced they're going to do it again, but they play this week. What if they win, dude?
That'd be
They're
badass.
they have the tiebreaker over the Chiefs, and they're within striking distance at that point.
Oh god.
Yeah, they bring them within a game, and the Chiefs lose against somebody stupid.
I mean, look at
And
the Raiders.
They could easily take the division.
Their remaining schedule: Falcons, Jets,
Mm.
Colts, Chargers, Dolphins, Broncos. Like, they can easily beat the Falcons and Jets.
There's only 2 teams that I see there that could be somewhat competitive.
Yeah.
Dolphins, very.
Dolphins and Colts pretty much, and
Yeah.
Chiefs, obviously, if we count.
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
upcoming
if we're
game.
counting the game, yeah.
But, like, the Raiders can easily be 10-6. Or even
Yep.
better.
They're gonna battle the Browns for that last spot.
That's how the Browns are getting.
you
They're
know-
gonna lose to
Can
the
you
fucking
imagine-
Raiders.
And you want to know what makes it the worst part? Is the
What?
Raiders have a tiebreaker over them because they already beat them.
Oof.
So,
That's ouch.
yeah.
That'd be most 2020
See, now
way.
you're starting to see why I'm, like, concerned for the Browns.
Yeah.
So,
Besides being, a Browns fan, that's the main concern. Um.
Anyway,
Ah.
the Raiders are good. The Broncos suck.
True.
Water's wet. Moving on.
Yeah.
The fucking Rams, dude.
Yeah.
Call it off.
They keep doing this.
The Seahawks defense is fucking atrocious. I also want to add.
They're bad. Yeah.
So
Russell didn't bail him out, which is unfortunate.
yeah,
Russell did not have a good game.
there was
Yep.
a thing I
Again.
heard where it was since the Seahawks trademarked "Let Russ cook." Russell Wilson has thrown 4 interceptions in the last 2 games.
I said this
And
last
they've
week
lost
too.
both games.
Oh, yeah. He's turned the ball over probably 6 times then, right?
Something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
said this last week. I said that he's starting to turn the ball over more.
Yep.
I'm not saying they're figuring him out because he's still Russell Wilson, but
Yeah.
they're finding ways to pick him off and take points off the board and keep the games close. And now you got teams like the Rams and the Cardinals, who they play this week, that are giving them a fight,
Well,
and they're
actually
losing the
currently playing
division
right now.
lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably playing as we speak. So yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah. There was another stat that I saw in a Brett Coleman video where the Seahawks defense is so bad that the 2013 season for Peyton Manning, which is like the best season a quarterback's ever had, where he threw 55 touchdowns and 5,400 yards.
Yep.
Basically, if a team were to play the Seahawks all 16 games at the rate that they're averaging, would be better than that season. Would smash
God.
Peyton Manning's 2013 season.
That's wild.
Yeah, they're like on pace for a historically terrible defense.
Yeah.
So,
That's bad.
and when your offense ain't working,
you're
You're fucked.
yeah,
You're fucked.
yeah. Seahawks
Um,
are definitely looking like a division round loser again.
Did we talk about Steelers and Bungles?
That's the next game.
Okay, we're talking about Steelers and Bungles now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Big Ben played.
Yeah,
He didn't just play either.
Hot take.
he did good.
I don't think the Steelers are that good.
They have they have like one of the easiest schedules in football.
Here's the teams
Literally.
they've beaten this year. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
The Giants, 3
Oh man.
Broncos, 3
Oh shit.
Texans,
Oh man.
2-win team. The Eagles, a 3-win team. They
man.
stomped the Browns. I'll give them that. They
Yeah,
beat the
but-
Titans in a very competitive game. I'll give them that. And then they beat the
Mm.
Ravens. Okay, that's 3 strong wins. Then they beat the Cowboys by 6. The Cowboys, worst team in the NFC.
Yup.
And then they beat the Bengals.
They aren't that good.
They always
they have the easiest schedule
I also want to point out that
probably in the NFL.
yeah, the Broncos, Steelers, or the Broncos Texans games, those were, and the Cowboys games were all 1-score games.
Yeah.
And
They-
as well as the Ravens and Titans ones were.
Yeah, if it's not the Bengals or the Browns, they always find a way to play right close to their opponents.
The
Like,
Yeah.
Steelers
so
are
scarily close.
they are the Chargers, but with luck.
Mhm.
Exactly.
They are good. They deserve to be at the top, but they are not an all-time great team, and they're not going to go 16-0.
Who
Hold
do they
that,
have
write that
to
down,
play?
write that down. They play the Jags this week, so
They're going to
Okay,
beat the
so
Jaguars.
they're gonna win that one.
And then they play the Ravens. And then
The
Washington. The Bills, Bengals, Colts, Browns.
I mean they got some matchups coming up. They give a run for their
They
money.
got the Bills, which
the Bills and the Ravens.
Like
And
Bills,
the Ravens. The
Colts,
Ravens have looked very off. That's the thing.
Yeah,
The Colts haven't looked pretty good in these past few weeks, though.
yeah.
So,
But it's like any one of those 3 teams can knock them off.
huh.
So.
And God, do I
And
want to
knowing
see
how
Yinzers
they've
cry?
played down their competition,
Holy
watch
shit.
Washington fucking beat them.
Oh my God, please.
So
That's what I'm saying. If somebody like the Jags or the Washingtons beat them, I'm gonna laugh my ass off because it shouldn't happen, but I feel like it will.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. That's enough bitching
You
about
can't
the
you can't
Steelers.
keep playing teams that have 3-win records at this point in the season that close every week.
they're playing.
Somebody's
got
got to break through.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's just the effect. Well, would I even say that's good coaching?
In a way, yeah.
If you're, like a good coach obviously gets it done in close games, but like a good coach also shouldn't only beat the Cowboys by 5.
Yeah.
So
But this is also the coach that finds a winning record every season
True.
plays, so or coaches.
Mike Tomlin is so
Yeah.
confusing, dude. He
He
really
is.
I
Yeah.
don't get him.
I don't either. Anyway,
Yeah.
let's go on to the next game.
The Saints kind of fucking killed the 49ers.
Yeah, this is
but
not a
the
surprise.
49ers took Drew Brees with them.
Yep.
He's got like cracked ribs and a collapsed lung, which
Yep.
does not sound like fun.
Motherfucker was just kind of standing on the sideline for the entire game too.
Yeah,
Like, holy
he looked
shit!
like a very sad dog for the whole second half of the game.
Oh, it's like that Futurama episode.
God. Oh, we're gonna talk
Like the
about it later.
Futurama thing.
Jameis Winston played football. That
Yeah.
happened.
He didn't throw an interception.
That's
Uh,
positive.
That is a
Very
positive.
good positive.
He
Alvin
didn't throw a touchdown
Kamara
either.
is still the entire offense.
Yep,
um,
he is fast at football. Ball.
Yeah, if they don't get Breeze back here, they're in trouble. But
Yep.
Yep, and Nick Mullins threw a couple really ugly interceptions. And,
Yeah, he's a backup for a reason.
yeah. That was one of those games that was like agonizing to watch because it's one of those ones where it's super close, but like the offense can't do anything. So it's like every single time the 49ers get the ball, they're like, oh shit, the defense is doing its job. Here they go. They just got to put one drive to get and 3 and out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
God, the 49ers fucking fell apart. And obviously it's all injuries.
Well,
but God damn.
Yeah, it's not even like their fault really. It's because they're just unlucky
Yeah.
because of all the injuries.
They-
Like if they weren't all injured as shit, they would probably be up there in the division
Yeah.
for 100%. I mean, they're still somewhat competitive, even though
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it
like, Kyle
it's a
Shanahan
testament
still
to-
has his shit together.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a testament to how good Kyle Shanahan is and like how well they
Yeah.
built that roster.
Oh yeah,
So
it one very good job at football.
anyway, do we want to call Patriots beating the Ravens the upset of the week?
I think we should.
No. Vikings.
No,
Oh, actually,
No, Vikings. Yeah.
no.
No.
Uh-uh.
Because Kirk Cousins won on Monday
Patriots?
night.
We're a team that have only
Kirk Cousins
I
won
had-
on Monday night.
I had to check what
I
team they
repeat.
played again, and then I saw it was the Bears, and I was like, oh, that's why Jack's so passionate about it.
But still, Kirk Cousins won on Monday night, which is just
Well,
insane.
We'll get to Kirk in a moment.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Um,
true.
Dude, that might be the most rain I've ever seen in a football game.
Dude, that game was
Holy
wild.
shit.
That fucking dude, is Belichick like a god or something
Yeah,
where he
the
can just
fact
like
that the rain
piss
cleared
down
up
rain? What the fuck?
Immediately after the game ended, it cleared up.
What the fuck? Fucking Belichick, man.
Damian Harris carried the ball 22 times for the Patriots.
Jesus Christ.
God damn. I'm a little tempted to go easy on the Ravens here because of how bad the conditions were, but like the Ravens have not looked
They
as
have
good.
not looked good
Like,
this
Lamar Jackson
season.
has not been passing very well.
Yeah, he has looked rough.
Well, that's
Like,
been
it's
his
been-
weakness since he's been in the NFL. is his
That's
back-
true. He's needed his elusiveness to.
Yeah, and that's
Do
the
that
part of
football.
it is that his speed and agility is kind of what has been countering that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and he showed that last year because I mean it's kind of like the Mahomes thing. Like if you can move around and keep your defenders on their toes, I mean,
Yeah.
you can get somebody open eventually.
But like, the thing is, Lamar's not very doesn't have the strongest arm.
That's the
So.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you look at it like Mahomes. Mahomes has like top 3 arm strength in the NFL. Top
Oh,
2.
Yeah, there's
But yeah.
and also I wouldn't have been surprised that like the Patriots looked at what the Chargers did to the Ravens in the playoffs a couple of years ago, where the Chargers, because Lamar Jackson's thing was he's so fucking fast that linebackers can't keep up with him. So the
Oh, yeah.
Chargers for the entire game just played 4 defensive linemen and 7 defensive backs and just didn't even bother with linebackers, and created a defense that was as fast as Lamar Jackson. And then they went into Foxborough and tried to do that, and then Tom Brady fucking dropped bombs all over him the whole game. So,
Yeah.
but that was like one of those games where I bet Belichick was like, write that shit down, by the way.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
yep.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
there's that. There was that game.
Yeah. Kirk Cousins.
He did it. He
He
finally won on Monday. He's not going to be called Garfield anymore.
So I want to remind you all of a conversation that, or not remind you, but tell you guys about a conversation I had with our buddy Mikey, who is a Vikings fan. Because I turned on the game, and it was 13-12 or something like that, and the Vikings had not done much on offense, and then Kirk Cousins put together a really good drive and drove them downfield, and scored a touchdown, and then they missed the extra point, and I just messaged him and said, "That's Vikings football right there."
Yeah, it really is. That is the most Vikings thing ever.
Put together a really good offensive drive against a great
Yeah.
defense, and then missed the extra point.
As you do.
That's the thing too, is if the Bears found a way to come back, they'd have beat them by 1 point because of them missing that. So
So I haven't watched much of the Bears this year. I watched the
Why
Bucs
not?
game. True, they have been must-see TV.
Oh, absolutely.
Holy fucking shit, their offense is bad, dude.
they only had 149 total yards on Monday.
Oh my god. They are terrible on offense. Legit. The only reason they were in this game was because Cordero Patterson ran back a touchdown on a kickoff.
Yeah.
Like,
It reminds. You know what it reminds me of?
Nothing
The-
like Allen Robinson going to another team after.
It reminds me of the Rex Grossman era.
dude,
of
they
Bears.
are the Rex Grossman Bears
they are the
cranked
Rex
up to
Grossman.
11.
Yeah. I don't know if it's cranked up to 11. It's probably cranked up to like 5.
No, well, I mean, it's like they're like a parody of past Bears team, where their defense
True.
is historically great, and they have a great return man.
Oh,
but
yeah,
their
so
offense
just
is
Bears.
historically terrible.
Yeah.
God,
That is very
damn.
Bears.
Like they're. I can't tell you how many plays I saw in that game where it was just like, up, pass into triple coverage, and it gets broken up, and nobody can catch anything. And Nick Foles got the shit beat out of him on those last 2 drives.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
the Bears' offensive line can't block anything. I could
Oh,
probably
yeah.
sack Nick Foles, and I'm 5'7", 140 pounds.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah, you're a manlet.
yeah, Steve Levy on the broadcast was talking about. He was like, "Why are they like, all of their sets they were running were super narrow, where they just had everybody bunched up against the line of scrimmage, like all their like spread the defense out, you know." Pretend there's at least some fucking threat of you passing, but instead it's like, oh, we'll just run crossing routes over the middle where the fucking linebackers will just mob them every single time. Like,
Jesus
Matt
Christ.
Nagy won Coach of the Year 2 years ago, and now this is his team.
Oh,
Jesus,
God damn.
I don't know.
Oh,
God, I don't know if I've ever seen somebody like wear out their welcome in a fucking team that quickly.
yeah. Shall we move on to Dunyan Rings?
Yeah. So that's week 10. Last week we threw a couple teams on the Dunyan Rings list, and one of the deals we made was that if the Texans beat the Browns, they would stay off the list, but they didn't.
So they are
The Browns,
Dunyan
or
Rings.
not the Browns. Whoops. The Texans are Dunyan Rings.
Yep.
I think we can also comfortably put the Panthers on that list now.
Yeah.
They're
I
3
guess.
7.
I'd
3
say
and 7, yeah.
And if Bridgewater keeps getting injured like he is,
Yeah.
I mean, they're behind the Falcons and Giants on tiebreakers, and we've already eliminated the Falcons.
Yeah. I think they should be Dunyaned.
Do we want to put the 49ers on that?
I honestly, I say yes because they have
yeah.
3 people in their division in front of them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Like, these are the team. If the
And it's-
49ers want to make it into the playoffs, they'd have to make it past the Lions, Vikings, and Bears. And one of either the Buccaneers, Rams, or Seahawks.
Yeah. And it's, like the 3 best teams in the NFC.
Yeah.
Or 3 of some of the best teams.
I
in the
think
NFC.
we can put the 49ers on that list.
Yeah.
Interestingly, we've not put the Vikings on there, and I don't think we can, even though we put the Lions on there, even though the Lions were ahead of them in the division last week.
Well, the thing is, it's the Lions.
Yeah.
Lions aren't gonna Lions.
And
Feel me?
I mean, the Vikings play the Cowboys this week,
Yeah.
so they're
Yeah, the
probably going to be
Vikings-
5-5.
Yeah, the Vikings find the explosions,
Yeah.
and
They occasionally
yeah,
do good.
I was tempted to put New England on here, but their win saved them from
No.
it. So
Don't want to put them on it yet.
the only problem, yeah, it's like I don't think the Patriots are that bad, but it's the same problem that the 49ers and Vikings have, where there's so many better teams ahead of them right now.
Yep.
So anyway, I think that's a pretty good list. So the Dunyan Rings list is now the Jets, Bengals, Texans, Jaguars, Chargers, Lions, Falcons, Panthers, and 49ers.
Grows every week.
do we put the Broncos on there?
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, Broncos, yeah, put them on there. I think we need to put the Broncos
What is
on
their
Dungeon
record?
Ring.
They're 3-6.
Three
Yeah,
and
yeah.
three?
Broncos are
Yeah,
Dunyan Rings.
might as well.
Broncos are done.
Watch the Broncos like win out, and us
If-
be just wrong.
If they won last week, I would have kept them on, but yeah.
No.
So Patriots are safe for another week, as are the Vikings.
Mhm.
If the Vikings lose to the Cowboys, they're out.
Yeah.
So, and I hate that I can't put the Cowboys on it because they're only a game out of the fucking division lead.
Yep. God damn it.
They're so bad.
All right.
All right, let's move into pick'ems, everyone.
Yep.
Week 11. Oh wait, how did we do last week? Let's see.
Probably bad because I was just shit posting.
Oh,
at
I never
half
put
time.
the Vikings Bears score in. Hang on. Let's
Yeah,
put it in right now.
My lock pick one.
Yeah, I spent that last week shit posting.
We went undefeated in our locks. Somehow Garrett
Yeah.
did it with the Vikings. So
Yeah.
Pull through, baby.
So let's see. Last week, Garrett went 10-5. Jack, you went 6-9. Nice.
Yeah.
But you kept your lock streak up.
Yep. I'm just
I
built
went
different.
9-6. Cam went 11-4. Holy shit.
Yeah, he had some good picks.
Yeah, Cam was the only one out of all of us who picked the Giants, Cardinals, Rams, and Vikings. Oh wait, no, you locked the Vikings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I baited Garrett into going with the Bengals with me.
Yep.
Yeah.
And, he almost got his Washington Lions tie.
Yep.
So
Nearly.
anyway, let's move on to week 11. Starting
11.
with the game that is happening right now, Cardinals Seahawks.
Cardinals. Give me Cardinals.
I'm doing the same. Give me the cards.
Yep.
I'm gonna say the Cardinals as well.
I don't care that they're currently losing 7-0. Cardinals are going to win.
Yep.
And somehow we've become wrong.
Yeah.
That pick's gonna be wrong before the episode's even over.
Yep.
Steelers Jaguars. Do we really?
Don't
that.
even
Steelers. Yeah.
Right,
I'm
just
gonna
pencil-
lock the Steelers.
pencil everybody in for the Steelers.
Yeah.
Yeah, just lock the Steelers. Fuck it.
Yep.
God help me.
Also, sorry for that very loud Windows notification. Somebody's sending me a message on Facebook. Lions Panthers.
Panthers.
Lions.
Oh. The Lions. I don't know.
This is
I'm
the
just,
most-
I want to know if Bridgewater's okay.
This is the most
That's true.
coin flip game that's ever existed. Hang on.
that is true.
Even though we've outed the Lions from the playoff contention.
Yeah.
If they win this game, they're
Yeah.
done. They're
All right.
gonna be on the brink of the
Heads
Bears.
Lions, tails Panthers. Lions.
Uh-oh.
Shucks.
I've already learned my lesson about going against the coin. So
My coin
True.
fucking picked the Eagles over the Giants
It's
last week.
just trying to tempt you, Garrett. You can't. You can't cross the coin. It's
Yep.
trying to.
exactly.
It's like, oh, look what happened if you would have crossed me, and it's like, don't fucking fall for it. Patriots Texans.
Fuck, that's actually a hard one.
Last year, this would have been the best game of the year.
Maybe.
Fuck
Prob-
it. Coin flip. No,
Yeah.
give me. Oh, God. No, I got a coin
You
flip.
flipped it.
Well, I didn't. I set it back down on my. But heads Patriots, tails Texans. Texans.
Looks like
I wanted
I'm
the
gonna
Patriots,
go
but I have to go with the Texans.
sadly with the Patriots.
So
I'm going with the Patriots.
I just want you to know that I have more faith in the Patriots, but the coin does not lie.
That is
So.
true. Coin does not lie.
Important game that should be really good. Titans Ravens.
Two teams that have severely underperformed
Yep.
playing
In
each
the
other.
last couple of weeks,
Titans
yeah.
gotta win this game if they want to stay in.
Fuck, this is actually really a hard one right now.
They're in Baltimore too.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
You also have the Ravens wanting revenge from the playoffs last year.
Oh yeah.
I think the Titans are stronger than they were last year, and I
Mhm.
think the Ravens are a little bit worse. So give me the Titans.
I'm gonna pick the Titans as well.
So, but at the same time, the Ravens don't have Earl Thomas to get embarrassed by Derrick Henry again. But I still think the Titans are going to win, and I think the Titans are coming into this game knowing they have to win this game if they want to stay in wild card contention. So, so Packers Colts.
I'm gonna go with the Colts. Fuck it.
I'm picking the Packers. Even though they don't look convincing these last 2 weeks.
I'm very on the fence about this one.
These are two teams like I don't know how to predict the outcome.
It depends. It all depends if the Colts offense shows up.
Yeah, I think the Colts defense is good, but like
No, I don't believe that the Colts. Or sorry, not the Colts. I thought you said Packers.
No.
I'm retarded.
the Colts
don't
defense
talk
is
to me.
good, but Aaron Rodgers can pick it apart.
True,
Like if there's anybody who's going to figure it out, it's going to be Aaron Rodgers.
but if the Colts offense shows up, they're gonna embarrass the Packers.
I think I have to go with the Packers still. I think I have a little more faith in them, but I'm going to be rooting for the Colts, but yeah.
All right.
Eagles, Browns.
Oh
Picking
God.
the Browns in this one.
I'm gonna pick the Browns because fuck the NFC East.
Give me the Browns. The Eagles just as a whole do not look very good.
Yep.
They lost to the Giants.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
That said, I could totally see the Browns losing this game.
Absolutely. Same.
So.
The Browns could lose any game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So. Falcons, Saints.
Saints. Because I wanna.
Ah.
I hate that I have to think about this.
Yeah, because if you're counting Breeze being out, and now you've got Winston in. And the last time Winston played the Falcons beat them on a fucking lap.
Yeah, but like it's the Falcons. Their defense is bad. I don't give a shit if it's Jameis Winston.
They'll have their offensive weapons. The Saints only have one.
Yeah, Alvin Kamara is like the best running back in the league. So
I hate that I have to think about this one this much.
Yeah. Breeze was in, it would be an easy pick.
Yeah.
But
If Breeze was playing, easily lock him.
Yep.
Fuck.
Fuck it, give me the Falcons.
I'm
Gee.
gonna still go with the Saints.
Okay.
Even though it's Jameis.
Yeah.
Bengals, Washington.
Give me the Bungles.
Bungles.
I think it's gonna be a pretty good offensive game though.
Yeah, give me the Bengals.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's a problem with all of us picking the
Oh,
Bengals.
no.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, we know what happens now.
Has that ever happened? Have we all picked the Bengals before?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna have to go back through and see.
Yeah. Go to next.
Chargers.
Chargers. God damn.
If there was a game this year that the Jets would win, it would be this one. Because the Chargers would find a way to lose.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to break the no Jets streak, and I'm going to go with the Chargers.
True.
But, like, I'm scared.
Yeah, this would be the game if we were going to pick them. Pick the Jets.
Yeah.
You would have to, but yeah, Chargers.
I just realized I haven't locked at all this week, because there's no fucking good games to lock.
I already locked my good
There's
game,
a lot
even
of
though-
odd,
A
shitty
lot
matchups,
of
and then
coin
there's a
toss
lot of
games.
competitive matchups.
Yep.
Cowboys, Vikings.
Vikings.
Vikings. I'm tempted, but I'm not going to.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna lock the Vikings.
Let's go back-to-back weeks on Vikings
The
locks.
Cowboys are so fucking bad, dude.
Yeah, they're
Oh
bad.
my god, they're terrible.
What about Gilbert?
Who cares?
God.
Who fucking cares? Like,
you're a
if the
Cowboys
Cowboys
fan,
have any sense, they'll lose out. They'll get a high draft pick and they'll get like a fucking edge rusher or something.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing that scares me the most is they're technically still like very close in playoff contention, and Jerry Jones is like, "No, we're gonna win the division and we're gonna go to the playoffs, and then get the shit kicked out of us
yeah,
at home."
in that division, being in last place, you have a chance to have the 3rd or 4th pick in the draft while still being in contention for the division lead.
Yep.
And
So
that is scary.
let's say the standings stay as they are right now, and the Cowboys win the division. You know who they'd be hosting Week 1? Just somebody with the name of Tom fucking Brady and the Buccaneers.
The Buccaneers clapping cheeks.
Do they really want that? Do they really want to lose the Buccaneers in the wild card round
Yes. Let it happen.
at home?
Let it happen.
Yep.
They need to know why they don't belong in the playoffs.
God, please let the Cowboys lose.
All
I can't
right,
believe
let's
I'm
go on to
rooting
the
against
next
my own team this hard.
Yeah. Let's go to the next game.
Chiefs Raiders.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
It
But I'm
is.
gonna go with the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs as well.
Do
it. Do it, Garrett.
Do it. Go for the Raiders.
Do it.
Go for the Raiders.
I'm gonna pick the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel
All
like
right.
it'd be a hoax if we all picked the Chiefs again.
Yeah.
True.
I'm gonna be rooting for the Raiders, but I just have more faith in the Chiefs, even though the Raiders
Yep.
won earlier this season. So hey,
All
look,
right.
the Cardinals tied the game up. My pick is already looking good.
Hey, how about that?
Finally, our Monday night game. Rams.
I think we missed a game.
Did we?
No.
Did we do Dolphins Broncos?
Oh shit!
Oh,
I forgot that one. Dolphins Broncos.
Dolphins. Okay, we
That's
already.
why
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to say this game because
Yeah.
I'm locking the Dolphins.
Oh.
Yeah,
shit.
Dolphins win
Yeah.
by like a lot.
Give me the fish.
Yeah, the Finns.
Yep. And then finally, our Monday night game.
Which will actually be quite an interesting one.
Rams Bucks.
Rams.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You guys wrap this episode up. I gotta take a shit.
Okay.
Man, who do you pick for this one?
The Rams are coming on strong. Yeah.
And the Buccaneers are really hit. They're only fell flat on their face to 2 teams this season. I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Yeah, I gotta take the Buccaneers as well.
I'm gonna take the Bucks in this one just because
Yeah.
Brady's not facing Foles or the Saints, so we'll see.
Yeah, same. So,
Oh.
well, that's pick'ems. Got our great locks of the Steelers, Dolphins, and Vikings.
Yeah.
Feeling great about this week.
Well, yeah, that's how you can tell our freaking matchups are too much this week.
Yeah.
There's
Any closing thoughts?
Not much other than good football please happen.
Please let the Cowboys lose. God damn it. Ugh, they're so bad. Oh, God. I just want to be able to be like, all right, Cowboys are done. I can just root for the Browns now and not have to worry about them anymore.
Hey, Jets, can you win a game so the Jags can get the first draft pick? Thanks.
God. Dude, watch them beat the Chargers.
I mean, that's the thing. You can't count them out. If Flacco's in, don't count him out.
Oh, God. Anyway, this has been Oofsides. Jack's pooping somewhere. Yeah. We'll see you next time.
See you.
Oh, Jack, football.